Today we're talking about what 5 targeted patient lists you should be pulling every single month to increase the number of appointments on your books and increase revenue. All right, because there is so much gold to be found in your existing patient database. So today I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 best targeted patient lists that you should be pulling every single month to re-engage and activate your patients. And this is going to help them schedule more appointments faster, right? And it's going to increase your revenue and bottom line. Today, I'm also going to give you access to our proven scripts and templates. All you have to do is comment target, and we will send you not only our scripts, but our templates as well, because this could be game changer for your aesthetic business. So let's dive in right away. Now, I get so many requests and questions. What marketing should I do? Should I increase my ad spend or add another platform? And of course, I'm a huge believer in external marketing, but this is a very, very powerful internal marketing effort that should not be missed. This is free money being left on the table if you are not working these 5 targeted lists every single month, because research shows that your patients that already know, like, and trust you is the easiest sale, the greatest opportunity for you to increase your revenue. Okay, so now some of these are going to be a couple no-brainers on the targeted patient list, but in addition to that, I want to know if you are really, truly squeezing all the juice out of that specific targeted list. So that will be part 2. So the 5 targeted lists, number 1 is birthdays, right? Of course, no brainer that you want to reach out to your patients during their birthday month, because the older we get, the more willing we are to invest in ourselves as we are aging, as we become more financially independent, right? And so birthday months are a really good time to personalize that interaction with your patient. And it could be just the smallest gesture or gift, but when they come in during their birthday month, it makes it really easy for us to, take our treatment plan to the next level, because we're reminded that we are getting older, right? So you want to make sure that you're working birthdays. The next is no appointment on the books for your Botox or Neurotoxin Touch-Ups. So we find that the sweet spot really is that 5 to 6 month time period. Of course, we want people every 3 to 4 months, but we were finding that really that 6 month time period was like, oh yes, I am ready, right? When we reached out at 3 or 4 months, it was kind of like, oh yeah, I'm going to get to it, right? But they're really feeling the pinch at that 5 or 6 month mark, and so they're ready to schedule and take action. Now, if you wait longer than that, or you don't do anything at all, right, that's when it turns into 7, 8, 9, or once a year. And we want to increase the number of visits with our neurotoxin, right? It's like the path of least resistance. It's that gateway drug. And so what you can do is, if your EMR is set up correctly, you should be able to pull this report from your EMR to be able to work this targeted patient list. The next one is, it's been 12 months since your filler appointment. So that is, again, another list that you should be able to pull from your EMR. So with both Botox and filler, you have the opportunity to do touch-ups, to add additional areas or units, right? Or cross over to the other, right? If they just did filler with you last time, add a neurotoxin. If they just did neurotoxin, add a filler, right? Or maybe they're now ready for devices or skincare or maintenance. So you want to work those injectable patients crossing over into other treatments and services as well. And you use it being time for their touch-up or their checkup as a valid business reason to re-engage them. Now, the fourth targeted list is looking at your reward points, right? So depending on what vendors or manufacturers you use, it could be something in-house internally. If you have a rewards program, it could be Ally or Aspire, right? So whatever reward programs that your aesthetic business utilizes for your patients, you want to pull those different reports. And again, that's a really good, valid business reason to call someone up and say, hey, you have $40 in Ally points that are going to expire. Let's get you in. Or you have $40 here and $20 here. And so when you combine it, it's $60 and we don't want those to go to waste, right? You got to make it really easy for people to give you their business. You have to show them a pathway of how they can get the treatment plan that they desire affordably. The next one that you want to work, and often goes unworked by many aesthetic businesses, is utilizing your patient financing unused credit amounts. Now, there's a lot of different patient financing options out there. I'm a big fan of Cherry. There's other great ones as well. But what I like about Cherry is that they have a really great dashboard for aesthetic practices to be able to easily identify who has been approved for credit that has gone unused. And so you're able to call those patients and don't just lead with, oh, you have unused credits, right? Tell them how or recommend how they could use those unused credits at the end of the day, because credit is not really free money or a gift, right? But if you word it properly and you present ideas and recommendations on how they could utilize it, then it's like, yes, sign me up, right? So you want to be able to pull in your patient financing portal what credit is going to be going unused. And then you can reach out to them, and the call to action would be to schedule an appointment for a consultation or to utilize that credit, right? Or let me know if you would like me, if you need just a little bit more time and you would like me to extend it for an additional 30 days. And it's a simple click of the button to request that. But that is super, super powerful. And then I'm going to give you one little bonus one as well, which is unused membership and services. So many aesthetic practices have a membership program. And one of the most common reasons why a membership goes gets canceled is because a person just doesn't simply use their membership. Now, I can't really relate to this, but I can relate to canceling a gym membership because I just didn't use it, right? And oftentimes our clients or our patients don't use their membership because they don't know how to use it. It's not that they don't want to, it's either we haven't developed a comprehensive treatment plan, a maintenance plan, a next step, right? And so then we just end up not using it, and that's when you get cancellation. So I'm not suggesting that you just call them up and say, oh, it's been 3 months since you've used your membership, right? Because then you're just drawing attention and they're just going to be like, oh yeah, let's cancel that, right? And so there's a real art to reaching out to people in your membership and teaching them and giving them ideas on how they could and should be utilizing all the great benefits and perks to the membership. So just to recap, birthdays, it's been 6 months since your Botox appointment, 12 months since your filler appointment, looking at your rewards points that are expiring or unused, for example, Ally, Aspire, or an in-house rewards program, patient financing credit that's unused, and then the bonus is unused membership services. So those are targeted patient lists that you should be pulling from your EMR every single month. And then once you have those targeted lists, this is where it gets really fun, guys. This is where you want to use automation and technology in addition to still the human touch to get amazing results. Our clients that implement this process are generating an extra $10,000 to $20,000 a month in revenue, right? And so many appointments on the books are getting patients in sooner than later by just leading patients, right, into coming in and scheduling. And that's what it takes. So with each of these targeted lists, you should be calling, emailing, and texting. And again, if you comment or send us a message that says target, we will send you our scripts and templates to be able to call, email, and text all of these clients, okay? And so you'll want to basically approve that text message for each of these targeted lists. You do it once, and then you can utilize it every single month. It's powerful. You do the work once, and it will work for you for months, if not years to come. And then when you have that targeted list, then and then you have your templates for your email, your templates for your text campaign, then it just leaves the phone calls on those targeted lists, email, patients' names, okay? And that's where you're utilizing technology and automation to get amazing results. Now, most people will quit, right, after like doing a handful of calls, and it's like, oh, I left a message, or they didn't pick up, or whatnot. But this is where you know, you have to really talk to your team about what to expect when working the phones, right? This is where tracking results are really important so that they can see. In fact, I was watching a video by Grant Cardone. I don't know if anyone follows him. He's a great business influencer. And he was having his daughter do some sales calls. And she made 20 calls. And, you know, I think she got like 4 appointments and 1 sale. And so he broke down the math on, okay, so it took you 20 calls to get 1 sale. In our case, right, it would be 1 appointment. And let's say that appointment generated $1,000. So in essence, when he did the math, he was like, you know, 1,000 divided by 20. So basically, you just have to imagine every single time you made a phone call, and let's just say you didn't talk, or you did, or you left a message, like that generated us $50. So you were making us $50 at the end of the day, and really kind of breaking it down that way. But it's really important that you track results and that you hold your team accountable to showing what those results are, so that you can see and identify, right? We're doing the activity, but we're not getting a result. Why? Do we need to practice more in our script and our delivery at the end of the day, right? And that's where that whole 4 steps to a process: input, process, output, and then feedback, right? And that accountability loop is what is going to make all the world's difference. Okay, this is what is going to help you generate an additional $10,000 or $20,000 a month. And your front desk can absolutely do this for you. So you need to implement a system where every single month these targeted lists are being pulled, and then you conquer and divide with your marketing team or partner thereafter, right, to send out the text, to send out the email, and then to work those phones. And I promise you, if you implement this and follow the process, track your results, you are going to generate tens of thousands of dollars. You are going to increase the number of visits per year. You're going to increase the average revenue per patient. It is worth its weight in gold. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars more in your marketing every single month. If you do this one activity that I'm suggesting, it's like adding or investing in another platform with your marketing efforts. It really is that powerful. In fact, maybe it's more powerful, right? Because remember, these patients already know, like, and trust you. So you want to call, email, text, have it scripted, have it templatized, and then launch with your team, train them, hold them accountable. Birthdays, Botox, filler, reward points, cherry, or patient financing. And then that bonus is that unused membership service. So make sure that you comment target and we will send you our scripts and templates, because I want you to generate an extra $10,000 to $20,000 a month in additional revenue. Fill up your calendar with appointments with people that already know, like, and trust you. It's going to be game changer. So hi, Tiffany. Thanks for showing up. Oh my, yeah. Hi, Erin. Hi, Elskin. Hey, Renew. Any questions before I pop off here? More Center will be sure to send you the scripts and the templates. So thanks so much for you guys for joining us live. Be sure to comment target, and we'll send you those scripts and templates, and let us know how it goes if you're experiencing any challenges implementing it into your process with your front desk. Because if you're not seeing immediate results from implementing this, then we need to take a look at your system, right? And that's input, process, output, and then feedback. All right. So if you're not getting an instant result with this, you got to take a look at your process at the end of the day. All right, guys, if you loved this training, make sure you share it with your team or another med spa that could benefit. And you can catch the replay on my YouTube channel. And to get access to more free trainings that will help grow your aesthetic business, visit my link tree in my social bio. Be sure to join me live every Wednesday at 1:30 Mountain Time, same place. Find me on Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Thanks, guys.